Hello everyone, good evening, midweek, and we are back. Just never let me know if you get sick of this, but I love this game, and they keep updating, so I'm going to keep on coming back into it because, it's a good way for me to carry on playing it. And I usually stream what I'm playing at the time anyway, a lot of the time. So we're back in real VR fishing, and today there is another location out. Also, there is now a start of a new fish hunt, which is the golden catfish. So it's got a location there on the map all of its own. I've not seen that before, so that must be something new they're trying. We also have a couple of additions which I don't think you guys would have seen. So you can now buy a new boat, which is a cormorant fishing boat. So that I think was 30,000 credits. So you have to purchase that one, and then there was the opportunity to get the good old swan boat, which is quite cool. And that was it was down. I think it was something you could win. There's been two occasions where you can get it. I think it was you had to take part in one of the fishing challenges they were doing, and then they did a live stream. And when they did the live stream, they gave out the key, the code for it, so that you have to type in. So yeah, so two new boats. One that if you look around Reddit and places like that, you'll be able to find what the actual key is. I can't remember it off the top of my head, otherwise I'd tell you it. Golden catfish, there I have managed to catch one as part of the challenge, and in fact in there I've just completed in the last week, as because it's ended now, is the South Korean epic fish. So every fish in there is a South Korean epic fish, and I've done the same in the saltwater tank. But enough waffling, let's go and have a look at the new location, which is Lake Toya. So it's the second free Japan map. So we're looking at S2, Lake Toya. They've changed so we've also got the spring set up in the cabin, but they've also changed the logos as well on the loading screen. So this is Lake Toya. This is the latest map. Beautiful as always. I'll be interested to see what animations they've got going on, if they have any. See if I spot anything. Maybe it'll be a boat or something going round. Anyway, enough waffling. This is for completing one of the challenges. I can't remember which one it was either. You got the dragon. You got the dragon reel and the dragon fishing rod. So yeah, I keep they keep giving reasons to go back in. It is only cosmetic, but I just love taking part in it, and it's a game I love playing. So it's I don't find it a chore to go back in. So fish wise, no new fish on this map, but I haven't hardly caught any of these, I don't think, so we're going to have a go at catching the silver moony. What shall we do? Shall we go for the spinner or the maggot-y thing? Soft bait. Let's go for the soft bait. And because I've spaffed some money, I'm going to start keeping the fish again so that I can get some of the money back I spaffed on the boat. Oh, we got a bite. Oh, I missed it. What? He's going to come again. Go on. Go on. You know you want to. There you go. It's the big one. So I think it's too big to be the silver moonie. Might be a jumper though. Yep. It's a snakehead. So hope everybody's well. Getting through the week. If you got a PlayStation, I bet you're excited for Switchback tomorrow. If you haven't already been lucky enough to try it. I won't be playing it. I won't be buying it. I'll be terrified of it. So I need to keep it because I want the money. It's all about the money, money, money. Oh, we've got a bite instantly. So I'm not seeing any animations yet. Maybe I'm not looking in the right places. Is that one a little boat out there? Is this it? No, it's not a silver moon. Skin carp. Ka-ching! Is there anything behind me? There's nothing there. There's a big fish out there, look. I bet that's a really beautiful place to live. Over there. Looks like a little small town or village. I wonder if anybody lives on the island in the middle. Oh, I let that one go. I want the money. I'm so used to letting fish go. Yeah, I'm not seeing... The thing is, you expect so sort of animations now. So they're probably doing it sneakily. Oh, that just disappeared. There he goes. I'll pull that across. Oh, I say no animations, but you got all of these birds flying around. You got the clouds going over again. It's never enough. I sweat and bleed for you, but it's never enough, is it? I want to see the Loch Ness Monster stick its head out and swim past me. Oh, I'll let that go as well. Got to get out of the habit of letting fish go and get my money back so that I can get back up to my max total again. We are catching the fish quick though. Maybe I should go to the float because this is too big as well for them on a moody, I think. A moony, sorry, not a moody. Yeah. It's the salmon from the loading screen. Yeah, look at the colour on that. This is viperous. Look at his mouth, Christ. I've only got 52 of those. So I could fill a whole tank just with that species of fish. Oh, another big one. Might have to change tactics in a minute, I think. Go for a different bait. Giant carp. Or is it a largemouth bass? Carp. It's a largemouth bass. Keep it. Gradually getting our money back. There's a little some bubbles at the front here. See if that will get attracted by my bait. There's a bit of yanking, twitching. Nothing. Right, let's change. So let's go to float fishing. What have we got? So what? That'll do. So is that the best? That is the best reel. And what was it? It was the usual, the crawfish. Is it not gonna? Good for epic fish. Tackles water type, doesn't match the select freshwater reel. Alright. Hello, Serenity. Hello, good evening. How the devil are you? There we go. 2 nights on the trot. Hope you've had a good day. Oh, we got a little bite, a little nibble on the end of my line. Oh, that's a big one. I like all the details on the reels, and a lot of them you get the reflections as well. It's amazing. Oh yes, it has started. So the golden catfish isn't available on this map, as far as I'm aware. It doesn't show up in the fish selection. There's a separate area where you can go fishing for the golden catfish, which I will take you to. This is the new oh, I've lost it. This is a new free DLC map, so you don't have to have. Oh, I feel the same, Serenity. We've been moving offices today, and it's absolutely worn me out. I'm not as young as I used to be. I can get down, I just can't get up again. So I know what that song was about now. Get down, get down, get down. It doesn't say anything about getting up. It's much like me. Hey, Gyson is hiding. Hi, Gyson. Good evening to you. Yeah, so we've got this is the new location that's come out today. So it's the second of the 4 that we've got coming, and it's Lake Toya. So we've got Lake Toya. It's beautiful again. I really would love to go to that island there. I wish I could get on this boat. And we have a new boat as well, which I am in currently at the moment. I'll turn around in a minute so you can see it. It costs 30,000 credits. Yay! That can be your Japanese handle. Geisen Han. Wave Han. I know what I meant. It's been a long day. San. We're not having much luck with getting this epic fish. The old silver moony. Getting everything else, but let me get this one in now. Turn around and you can see the boat in its full prime. Yes, they're doing one a month at the moment. But the good thing is, you don't have had to have had what they did. They changed a couple of months ago, so all the free DLCs that came with the US West pack, those they've opened up to everybody now. So you don't have to have bought the US West original pack to get the free ones, and it's the same with the Japan ones. So you don't have to have bought the Japan packs to get these free ones. Yes, so this is my lovely little boat. I got my snake baskets there. All the water's coming through the bottom there. I'm a bit worried about that. It's got a leak. So that's it looks it looks like somebody's made that in a shed. There's bits missing off it. There's water coming through the bottom. I don't know what's. Oh, that's that's not good. Yeah, I don't know. You know, with the lantern on there, I wonder what they catch. Do they just put whatever they catch in the baskets? But yeah, it's cool. You can buy this one. I've got the Swan one, which you know, was winnable originally by taking part in one of the challenges, and then no. Oh, it's all about it's all about the fishing rod. So just buy this as soon as you can, because when you play the game, it depends on the level that you're at as to which rods you're able to use. But try and level up as quickly as possible, and then that opens up, you know, the rods that you can use. And the yeah, thank you. Oh, do you? Yeah, yeah, it's cool, isn't it? Didn't they do that for the Valentine one? It was you had to take a picture, I think, wasn't it? Was that the challenge? I can't remember. For Valentine's, and anybody that took the picture, they got the boat. And then just recently they did live stream talking about this location and what's coming up. Oh yeah, so it should have opened up the top rods now. So if you can afford to buy them, then get the top rods and reels, and it becomes much easier. Yes, yeah. It becomes much easier to, you know, the more stronger the rod and the reel, then the easier it gets for you to do. And it's just practice, really, on the bigger fish. I still lose them every now and then when I'm not concentrating myself. I'm definitely not a pro. There's people on their like their Facebook pages that do all the tutorials and things on how to catch certain species of fish. Yeah, I have got all the trophies. I've still not caught all of the fish. There's one in US West which is eluding me, and I think there's about 5 or 6 in the Japan maps that I haven't been able to catch yet. Oh, could this be the Silver Mooney? Yes, that's what I've been after. Look at that. Looks like an angelfish or a mono. So that's personal best too. We're keeping that because I need my money back. So that's on the. So to catch that, I'm using the crawfish. The bait set to the deepest it can go, and it was pretty central as well. So I haven't seen any major animations on this level, but then I've not really been concentrating. Sky's moving across, so the clouds are going across. I thought there was boats out there moving, but I think they're pretty static. It's just my imagination that's making those move. I've not seen anything. Oh, here we go. We've got a bite. Anything behind me? Oh yeah? What did you try? I saw, was it Mother Gunships on there? I've not tried that one myself yet, so that might be a good one for me to have a look at actually on the, well, it's on the free trial. I like that they're doing that because that's a really good way for people to have a look at games that they're not 100% on, and they can play them for a little bit, and you'll know whether it's your type of game or not by then. Vermilion, or the Paint VR one, with the really colourful. Oh really? The Paint VR, I think it's called. I did Vermilion, and then I got given a key for Paint VR, and I've never shown it. It's more graffiti, it seems to me. You've got like a, if that's the one I'm thinking of, you got like a building you go round and tag walls. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, Vermilion, you didn't like it? Oh my word! Hello, veteran. How are you doing, veteran? You didn't like Vermilion? I absolutely loved that. It got me into. Oh, I've got another one. Got another epic. It got me interested in painting for a bit. I still wouldn't be brave enough to do it in real life, but yeah, I found I had a knack for painting some scenes, like Bob Ross. Talking of which, have you seen they're making the movie, or they've made the movie? It's coming. Is it coming out this April? They've done Bob Ross the movie. I'm really interested in seeing that. I used to. I had a period of watching. Oh, we've got another one. One like a bus. Wait for one to come along. Great to hear. You better today? I know you've not been feeling good. I saw your tweet. Yeah, I love Bob Ross. I think everybody did. Ooh, come on. Come on, little fishies. There we go. Got a nibbler. Coming in quite quick. I don't think it's Silver Mooney though. Which one was that? Carve. God, Carve. Oh, there's a game I've forgotten about, and I saw another one on there the other day called Resist. Yeah. Is it Carve? I liked Carve for a bit as well. I played that. German Rifter, sir. Thank you, German Rifter. I hope you're well too, and all good. Yeah, I'm really well, thank you. Bit tired, but that's just life and work, you know. Like we all are, so mustn't grumble. Yeah, I liked it though. Once you get the hang of it, you got to persevere with it. I'm not sure a trial you'd have enough time to get the hang of Carve. Yeah, because Carve can take a bit of time to get the hang of the balance and the turning and the jumps and things. But once you get the hang of it on Carve, it is a very good game. It's very clever the way that they've managed to work it with the controls. I really enjoyed it. Resist was the other one I was discussing that I saw as well that I'd forgotten about, which was this Spider-Man type of game where you're swinging round a futuristic city. Yeah, but you get the hang of it. It took me about an hour of playing before I could really get confident on it. And then it's, and it's like most, like Cool Borders, it was learning the route. And there's secret places you could go and shortcuts you can go to get sort of speed bursts, speed bursts and things like that, and also, to shave loads of time off during when you got to get the challenges and things. Carve was fantastic. I've forgotten about that. I guess they might have stopped supporting that now because that must be 2 years old now. But yeah, once you get the hang of it, it becomes sort of second nature to you. Because you do the crouching and the proper hands out bit. I think people were doing the physical turns as well, which is quite funny. Come on, fishes. Oh, what's that like now? Because that's had updates, isn't it? And I keep meaning to find a space on my headset to go back into that. At that and the Great Ocean, I believe. has had an update as well. So I need to have a look at that as well, because they reckon they've got new locations in the Great Ocean, and I really liked that. That was this submarine under the water exploration game. Oh, come on, you're just swimming round it. Stop teasing it and eat my bait. I've got one. If you look down here, the water's coming through the bottom of my boat. I'm a little bit worried. I haven't brought a bucket to bail it out. Oh, okay. Okay. So have they? Because when I first did it, there was just the one main island, and I paddled off into my usual thing. Oh, I'll just go over here, and I went and see how far I could paddle away from the islands in the end. So have they now got lots of different islands for you to explore? It's a bit like kayak then. I do like kayak. It's you sort of look at the you look at the visuals on this, you look at the visuals on this, and you think these are amazing and super realistic, and then but it's in a fixed area. Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to check that out. And yeah, so you got this fixed locations, and this looks super realistic. But when you play Mirage, Kayak Mirage, it's something else. Just it's like this, but more visually. What am I trying to say? But more visually impressive, and there's animation to it, to the scenery as well. Yeah, it's just so it'd be like this, but you paddling through it. So it's absolutely fantastic. I do need to show more PSVR games. I keep meaning to. Oh, okay. So do you still paddle around and the coins are hidden in the water, and you have to sort of either just touch them or paddle over them? Because that's what you had to do when I was trying it out. Oh, what am I doing? What have we got? So Rose Bitterling. Look at that. Yeah, I think I just had the main island. So let's put a dough ball on the end. Just collecting the coinage. There's one out there again. I like the physics though. I really like the physics when you're paddling. You can get some serious speed up. I don't know if that's what you're supposed to do, but that's what I was doing. Have they added races or anything to it, Serenity, or is it still just the next exploration app, really, to go and have a look round? Come on. If you don't bite, I'm going to go off and hunt golden love. Oh, did you? Space Folk City. The old, I don't know what you could call that. A strategy, the sort of town building, cute. It's not, I don't know what you'd call it. Really, it's like a sim adventure, isn't it? Like a Sim City. Oh, okay. Come on, they're just not interested in my bait. Still looking to see. Let's have a, what they're farting about. Still not seeing any animations around. Oh, the sun's behind me. It's like the Teletubby sun. Oh. Yeah, it's cute, isn't it? It's very cute. Simple, cute fun. Right, I'm getting bored of you two now. These two here are just not playing the game. They're swimming around my bait and they're just not playing the game. This is why I wouldn't make a good fisherman. And I keep getting mixed reports that I've actually downloaded it again and installed it. Why can't I talk today? I've installed it. I've installed it on my headset again, but that's as far as I've got. I haven't been back in to see how it plays now, because the arena would have grown quite a lot since I last played it. We've got different regions within the main map now, I believe. So you've got like a western town that they added, and I think a castle as well. And they'd also, I don't know if you have to pay extra for it, but they'd also had like a map builder that they were trying out, which I had a brief look at, and yeah, they were trying out that on a in a beta. So I'm not quite sure if that's been released yet. I've not had the opportunity to have a look, but I keep meaning to jump in. Right, they're not playing the game. Shall we go and hunt golden gold? Let's do the golden. What do we want? Is it going to tell me? Yes, so there you go. So this is now appears on the map. So if you click through, it will actually bring up the event for you. And it's in the first, or no, it's the third Japanese location. So what is the gold? Oh, it's raining. So it's all catfish here, apart from a crucian carp, Japanese right fish, and then we've got a slender catfish, the South Torrent catfish, and obviously the golden catfish, which is what we want. But there's like 3 epic catfish. So that, the spoon, the metal jig. So obviously being a catfish, it's right at the bottom. Shall we try the metal jig? Getting jiggy with it. Na 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 na. Getting jiggy with it. Right, so all the fish have disappeared. They don't like the rain either. They don't like getting wet. Can't believe it. It's been raining on and off all day. And here I am now, sitting in a boat in the virtual world, getting wet again. Why does it always rain on me? Is it because I lied when I was 17? Right. What's at the end of my line? I don't know what they're actually going to give you. Because they've just completed the South Korean one, and I didn't get anything for doing, you know, catch it. You had to, well, it was just like a. They just said, oh, it's that they'd up the rate of catching the South Korean epic fish to go and catch those. So that's what I did. I went out and I already had them, but I just went out and recaught them. There you go, straight away. The golden catfish. It's my second one. Isn't he beautiful? What the Travis? We got Radio 2 in the UK, and I can guarantee when it hasn't rained for a while, and then all of a sudden you get like 2 or 3 days of it tipping down, they play it. It's like you think, oh, it's a national downpour song that everybody loves. We just stick it on. Look at that. There's one right over at the back there. I'm going to try... Ouch. Try not to punch myself in the ear. That was a good shot right in his head. Yeah, they were really good for a short period of time. They're still going. Keep hearing them, you know, being on tour in the UK, around Europe. Getting on a bit now though. But I haven't heard any new stuff from them. I'm sure they do play it, you know, at their gigs and things like that, but I've not. Was it The Man Who Fell to Earth, is it? The album? But I think I've only got one of their albums. I liked a few little bits of the second album, but not enough for me to go out and buy it. This water movement, oh look, we've got another epic. Got a slender catfish. That's cool as well. Look at what big eyes you have. Look at you with your big eyes. Yeah, I think a lot of musicians during lockdown, they started recording again, and I think, you know, the seclusion that they had made them become creative once again. Oh, what the hell, rice fish? That's personal best. I wish you could keep that and use that as bait to catch bigger fish. You know, I'd just slap it on the side of the boat and knock it unconscious so it didn't feel anything. And then throw it back out as my bait on the end of my line and see if I could catch a bigger specimen. Gamer tag! Hello fella, how are you? Have you recovered from Switchback? Yeah. It is stunning. I love the locations. People will get bored of me because it's my favourite game by a long time shot. Yeah, slap a fish about. There we go. I'll be on the wanted list, no doubt, by the fish societies. Do not slap a rice fish on the side of a boat. Oh yeah, yeah, same man. I finished late today, so this is a perfect game for me. Come into. I do play this quite a lot. If you ever see and you're on my sort of following me on the quest, then you'll always see me in this. It's a game I go to all the time. I just love it. But it's like a calming thing. If you've had quite a stressful day, I actually quite like coming in and just sitting down and catching a few fish and just chilling out. But it's for me, it's the best looking game on the system. And I'm not a fisherman either. I wouldn't even consider going and sitting on a riverbank and going fishing. It doesn't appeal to me whatsoever in real life. My dad does. He loves it. He's got back into it in his retirement. Goes and sits beside a lake and does a bit of fishing, but not for me. Oh, really? Is that a bad thing? Or just because of the time that it takes you to do it? Or because you don't like giving a little bit of negativity? So I find it hard to I think the more I play, when I first got into VR, everything I thought, wow, it's incredible. But now, you know, we've got standards like this, and then you play something else, and I'm already disappointed sometimes. Oh, I see. Oh man, sorry. I know, I do feel for you. I couldn't do reviews. I wouldn't put myself into it because it's a lot of effort. And then you know, people spend, I don't know how much of their life devoted to producing these experiences for us. And then you know, in your mind you build up and you think this is going to be absolutely amazing. And then you turn around and it's shite. Yeah. Yeah, I'm good. I have all the trophies. I can take you in and show you. I have all the trophies, but I've still got a few fish to get. So if we go into the lodge, I've got all the boats, all the fishing rods. Yeah, so all the trophies maxed. So yes, you could say I've completed it, but I've still got. I think there's one really elusive fish in the West, US West DLC that I can't catch, and I've spent hours in the same location trying to catch it to the point where I believe it doesn't exist. Thank you. And lately, I've been I have played. I haven't shown it. I haven't live streamed it yet. But I was watching you guys because I got my headset for my PSVR 2 turned up late. I think because before I went away, I pre-ordered it, and then I went, No, do you know what? I'm a bit worried. I haven't got enough money when I come back, so I thought it could be a bit tight. So I cancelled it, and then when I was away, I thought, what am I doing? I want this headset. I've been waiting for this headset since like PSVR 1 died about 2 years ago. And I thought, no, I'm doing it. So I pre-ordered it again, and then I was watching everybody get in there. My thing just sat there and sat there and sat there, and mine turned up about a week after everybody else. So I was about a week behind. Then I went into Kayak Mirage, which was the first game I bought, because I saw it, everybody playing it on PC VR, and I thought, I need to see this. Because I not so much the gaming side of things now, I just like the immersion of the visuals and things like that in games now. I think because now I'm getting that age again, where like my reactions and that I find in sort of games where you need to react to things and coordination and things like that, it is getting slower, and it's like VR is making me realise that quite a bit, and so. So it's more in the immersion side. So games like this, where there's no real, speed needed and things like that. This is brilliant for me. And the fitness side of things, I still do a little bit of Les Mills and what was I playing the other day? That challenge box I did the other day as well. GT7. I was watching you guys racing, and I thought, what am I doing? I've actually got a couple of hours here, and I'm sitting here watching you play it when I want to be playing it. So I stopped watching you. I don't know. I know. Was it Lincoln won, and I ended up. Yeah. Well, I don't know. When do I need to change my name to End of Days or something like that? I don't know. Moving on to the next stage. How long is midlife? Who knows? I'm enjoying it though, and I still will do, stupid games that I shouldn't really be trying to play, like the multiplayers, where I won't even see somebody that's shooting at me, but I'm having fun with it. The thing is that I used to play a lot of Call of Duty, and I used to be quite good at it, but now I wouldn't stand the hope in hell's chance. But I just enjoy the social side of things, to be quite honest. I think that's the most important thing in VR. The most important thing in for me in VR is the social side, the multiplayer side of it. And I spend a lot of time in Walkabout as well. The latest map on that. I don't know if you've had a chance to play that, GT, but Christ, playing upside down, the physics in that. It's just changed. It doesn't feel like you're playing a crazy golf game anymore to me. It feels more like a puzzle game. That one, that course that they've done, the upside down. Yeah. So let's go back. I have a wheel. I have a wheel. I've got a G29. I nearly sold it because it was taking so long for the PSVR 2 to come out. I nearly sold mine. Oh, thanks. Yeah, cheers. Yeah, you won't catch me. I will not be doing the village either. So maybe I should do a stream announcing all the horror games that I will not be playing anymore. Yes, yeah. I had it for, because I always used to play a lot of Gran Turismo, and Project Cars as well was the other thing on the PS4. Was superb as well. In fact, I got to the point where I was playing more Project Cars than Gran Turismo. Yeah, and I had the wheel for that. So yeah, I've got the wheel. Yeah, it's going to be superb. And this Friday, I am taking the PSVR 2 out for a night out. Oh, did it? Yeah, but I'm definitely not doing the VR version. I jumped at what was the multiplayer game? The zombie game that came out about 2 months ago that we were all playing, but wasn't very good. I jumped when I was playing multiplayer, and my co-op partner appeared beside me, and I was like concentrating on the menu, and I turned round and he was just there. It scared the crap out of me. And I thought that's before, you know, you even start. Yeah, I can get into like after the fall. I can play games like that. It doesn't bother me at all, the horror side of it. I can play The Walking Dead as well, but then there's some areas where it's pitch dark. I don't like that at all in VR. Yeah, real life don't bother me at all, but in VR, because you can hear them, it scares crap out of me. Yeah, I've seen the videos for that. That's number 2. I am looking forward to Ghostbusters. I mean, I want to hear more, you know, more about that. Me? I did a charity stream for mental health. Was it It was during lockdown. And I did 8 hours of Resi 7. And I spent 6 of those in the safe rooms, just pretending to play with my inventory. And I got up to the bit. So I got up to the bit where the sun. So you have to come outside, and you got the camper van, and then the sun's bit. The sun's there. I can't remember his name. Is it not Alex? Was it? But the son of the family. I was going to his. I had to do his bit, and I couldn't work out what I needed to do to open the door to get into his section. So I ended the stream there, but I did 8 hours straight, no breaks. And yeah, it wasn't great. Oh, lost the fish. And I haven't been back to it. I've had no inclination to go back and finish the game, flat screen or VR. Again on that, it was just the jump scares. I can play Resi 4, that doesn't bother me, because that to me is more cartoony. I think Resi 7 is close to the mark. I think the characters, the mental side of it that they play on is a side I don't like. I used to be able to watch horror movies, but as I've got older, I'm just not interested in them. I'm watching. You can't really call it a horror. It's a bit like the Squid Games on Netflix. What's it called? It's Alice in Borderland. I'm watching that at the moment, and that's like it's not really a horror. It's just a sort of thriller, I guess you'd call it. And I'm sort of, if I'm into a series, I'm waiting for the next episode. With Alice in Borderland, I think I'm only on episode 4 or 5. So I'm just easing my way through it. Yeah, I did Here They Lie, and I got quite a way through that one, and I didn't like that either, again because it's one that plays with your mind. as much as being, you know, it's not really horrific as a horror, is it? They just played with your mind with that, or wearing strange masks and trapping you in corners and things like that. I did Rush of Blood. That'll probably, you know, make people think, well, if you can do that, why don't you want to do Switchback? Well, because I think they've ramped it up. The eye tracking bit I don't like, because if there's something I don't like, I can look away. But now they're doing the blink and the, you know, following your eyes around. They can do all sorts of things, and you'll never be able to hide anywhere unless you shut your eyes. Then as soon as you open your eyes, you know something's going to be right in your face. That's the bit I don't like. Get out my personal space. Personal virtual space. But hats off to everybody that can. I wanted to do Phasmophobia. I really wanted that to come out on the Quest 2, because I just thought that would be hilarious, because you would just hear me screaming all the way through the house. And I'd probably freeze. I wouldn't be able to move even if it was chasing us as well. And the language would probably be a bit viperous. Would have to be a late stream. Let's check. Yes, propagation. Yeah, propagation. Are you a horror fan then? Yeah. Yeah. I don't know why chat stopped again. Sorry, everyone. See, not even thought about Exorcist. Do you? I didn't get far with Squid Games. No. Everybody says that is one of the most terrifying experiences. Yeah. A lot of people say that. Yeah, it just because you're there, aren't you? And you feel like there's no escape. That's the thing. You don't feel, you know, with a flat screen, it's flat, isn't it? it's like, oh well, I'm not really there. But with VR, you're actually in there with whatever's hunting you. I always thought that Project Zero would make a good horror game in VR. Yeah, I don't know whether they would ever consider doing it for people. Yeah, I had nightmares. It's ridiculous, isn't it? Because you think only as a youngster you would have nightmares, and it would play on you. And as an adult, your adult mind would know. Yeah, that is disgusting. though. That's just a sick film, isn't it? It's like the Grudge and things like that. They just play on your mind. What we got? Yeah, sound in VR adds to it a lot. It's just not knowing what's round the corner. I could never get, you know, Five Nights at Freddy's either. I still don't know how that game is as popular as it is. What is it that makes that game? Yeah. What makes Five Nights at Freddy's so popular? That's a bit I don't get at all. You got it. Yeah. Is it just a jump? Yes, the mechanical beings that you basically got to try and survive a week of night shifts, and you but for some reason they can't afford to pay their electricity bill, and you have to balance. Yeah, yeah, and you have to. Yeah, I don't know why they can't pay their electricity bill, so you can leave the lights on and the doors shut all the time. I don't know, but you've got to balance the power with shutting the doors and things like that. Has it gone too far past it, do you think? Some of these games, I wonder if they're taking so long to come out now. I wonder if, I wonder whether sometimes it gets to the point where it's like Splinter Cell. Haven't heard anything about Splinter Cell, so has that died? GTA, San Andreas. We need to see something. Or are they keeping it for Quest 3, do we think? Because it's going to be such a large game that only something like the Quest 3 is going to be able to handle it, so it'd be a launch title with Quest 3. Googly medicine. You've started it. You got to know what happens at the end. Are they going to be alright? Does it all turn out alright at the end of the night? Is there a nasty twist in the tale? getting our money back. I don't know why I came back in here. I'm going to go and see if we can find some of the ones that I haven't caught. Yeah, I don't like. Yeah, I don't. Perhaps that's what it is. It's not that I'm afraid, well, which I am, but maybe it's the, you know, the shock on the heart that makes me crap myself. It's not good for me. Let's see. Right, let's. Yeah, catch a few sharks. Right, let's go and do US West. So which one was it? I can't remember which map it was that I needed to find. Is it that one? I think it might be that one. This is one of the ones that I'm struggling to catch certain species of fish. No, it's not this one, I don't think. No, I've got all of these. Bugger. Which one was it? Ah, is it this one? With the... Yes, this one. So there's a fish on here. I've no idea what it is, and I can't catch it. So we're going to use a lure with the soft bait. Right. So there's a fish over there, look. Never seen one that close over there. It's done. Oh, got a bite. It'd be amazing if I got this first time. It's a small thing, whatever it is. Oh, what? It's a prickly scorpion. That ain't gonna get me much dinner on the plate. These are beautiful. And you get the animation of the stag up there with its little young family as well. Oh, what we got again? We got the same thing, I think. Tiny. Alright. Lake Chub, personal best. Look at that. So there is fish down, so maybe I've been casting right out far. I've not thought of doing like close like this. There was definitely a fish swimming about right along the side there. Must be right on the limit. Of where, you know, fish, how close fish will come in. Oh, didn't want to go. I wanted to be more. No, a bit further in. That's it. Let it sink a bit. The chat stopped working again. Hang on a sec. Let me reel it in. I don't know why. Recently, on YouTube, every so often the chat will just stop following through. It just can't catch up. I'm gonna have to give it a little nudge. Then it's all right again. Did we get anything? I thought I'd caught something. nothing there. Oh, I didn't want to. How did I get that right angle? There he is. Anything. Just, yeah, I need a long poking stick. Oh, look at that. I got prickly sculpting again. Yeah, it's one of the things with live streaming. It just never, you know, just having a combination of things that you want to work in a stream. Just, it's never simple. There we go. Knew there was something there. Here we go. No! Brook trout. There! Copyright. I like to see a fish. Yeah. What would their style of music be then, Rifter? What would they sing? Would it be like a thrash metal band? It's a prickly scorpions on stage! We're gonna fuck you motherfuckers up with our songs! Here's our latest track. Roses are red, violets are blue. You've got dog shit stuck on your shoe. Enjoy! I think the most rowdiest thing I went to see was the Deftones. Deftones came to my town, and I went to see them. And they, my God, yeah, yeah, Deftones came, and went to see him, and my God, there was beer. Well, I'm saying beer. There's beer flying around everywhere. I stage dived. I was like carried across the top of people, and then as you're being carried across the top, the people were punching you, and somebody swung right round, got me right in the knackers. Bastards. I went home that night, missing the trainer. After went home with the one, I go back home on the train with one shoe. It was stinking of probably. Oh, did you? Explain that one. So you're better off. And print. Yeah, I got. It was a good night. No, those were the days. That must be 20 odd years ago. Easily. Things we used to do. happy to say I got to see 9-inch nails though as well. I was really happy about. They were incredible. Is that... Oh, it is moving. I was thinking, have I just found the bug where the fishing line's trapped and it won't move? I used to go and see loads of bands. Loads of them. When I was younger, I was just like a central line away from most gigs in London. So, yeah, I got to see quite a lot of groups at Wembley, but at Camden as well. Yeah, it was pretty amazing. Of course, a lot of them aren't around anymore as well. Do you know what? I find it quite difficult to get into any music. I'm going to go, it's not music, it's noise. It's just noise, isn't it? Just racket. It's like, they're not words. They don't use words anymore. It's just vowels. Vowels and banging. I still like Foo Fighters. I have to be honest. I'm quite happily listen to Foo Fighters. I listen to a lot of Radio 2. Just because I have to drive quite a bit, so. Yeah. Yeah, so I like gorillas and things like that, which I tend to forget about. It changes on a daily basis, to be honest. Moonshine! Oh, and how did the footy go? Because obviously I don't know. That's cool. That is a good expanse of music. That's a good expanse. You're covering all sort of music genres there. Just missing out classical. That's the only thing I don't like, is really a lot of classical and opera. Or country and western. I think everybody did, because it was almost not a way of rebelling, wasn't it? Oh, for God's sake! When am I going to catch this bloody fish? I don't know how many hours I've spent here. Yeah, I had a feeling. Oh. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll give you all theme tunes. No, don't like it. No, sir. You're worth the draw. Come on, give me this bloody fish. Just not playing the game, is it? I'll lift my heart down there on the river. She was beautiful and kind, but we'd never shared dinner. You see, she was a goat, and it's illegal in 5 states, so I could never go out and see her. Just stayed at home and masturbate. See, I could write classics there. Hey? Oh, yes. I thought you were being serious then. Yeah. They took my kids. Now I'm in love with the bottle. I drink myself silly. That be me there, standing on the jetty. Caught me bits in a fly. Shh. Nobody heard you. Our secret. You ain't seen me, right? This bloody fish. I reckon they forgot to put it in here. They haven't put it in the game. Nice. How is the super secret game coming along? Or are you getting distracted again? Mind you, you're always distracted. Doesn't take much. Oh, that one. Look at that go. Oh, look. Whoa. I don't think so. Connor's right. Oh, is that? No. No, it's not. Right. We've been fishing for far too long in this same spot. Why can I not get this bastard fish? So, let's use grasshopper. Shall we try the grasshopper then? Oh, 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 oh. Let's try. What depth is it? It's at the top, so let's try. See if we can get the grass up to work. To me, that float doesn't look like it's actually on the water. It looks like it's levitating. It's hovering above the water. Oh. Maybe I need to change my lucky boat. Can we change boats? Don't think you can. So you basically you got one for every working day of the week, is what you're saying, and Sundays off to go to church. That's ridiculous. Do you find time to eat? No, I just have liquid food piped into me. Have it on a drip. Drip in, drip out. Well, now we change bait. Oh yeah, that'd be cool. So you look at the fish that you're trying to catch, but don't get anywhere near them. There's no. Oh look, there's one. We'll go a bit. Bring it in a bit closer. That's what my dad said to me. You know. I'm not religious in any way. I don't pretend to be. And when I started going to Brazil and I met Gloria, she's quite religious. We've had the conversation. And I still like the architecture of churches and going in them, you know, and the atmosphere and everything like that. So I still like that side of it. That I can put up with. So I'll go into a church and I'd sit down there and just, you know, contemplate like you do, clear your mind, and then go on my way. And I sent some pictures to my dad, showed him pictures of church, and sort of, said to him, I went inside and sat inside, and, cleared my thoughts and things like that. And do you know what he said to me? He said, "What? And you didn't catch fire?" I was like, "Yeah, thanks, Father. Thank you." That's what he thought of me. Oh, thanks. Well, that's nice, isn't it? Yeah. How to, motivate your kids. Wish the best for them. I'm just here. Once you become a father, I'm just here to embarrass them. That's my job, full time now. They tell me not to drive right up to the school gate and drop them off. Do you know what I do? I drive right up to the school gate, drop them off in my pyjamas with the furry slippers, get out and walk them to the gate. This isn't happening. I think we're going to have to change and go to a different location. So, well done. Wouldn't expect anything less. Have you got your Mr. Men lunchbox? I lost that one now. Maybe I'll catch it again. I was straight in again, I think. Yep. Hopefully it's the same one. No. After all that, it's a rainbow trout. Look at the size of it. We got dinner for tonight anyway. Right, I'm going to go somewhere else because that is becoming a right pain. Oh, it's getting late. Still do it. Right, what? We need to go to Japan. Part 2? Was it part 2? I hate you, Dad. Good. That's what I'm hoping. Look at this. This is a bit chilly. What the hell? Couldn't join? What do you mean couldn't join? What's going on? Oh, it's glitching out. It was... Game started having a bit of an attack there. So is this the one? Oh no, I've got them all on there. It was the Japanese lamprey. I think I was the last one I tried to catch on it. I didn't realise I got it. Right, so which one is it? Is it here? So, is there ones here? Yes, this is the one. God knows what that is. It looks like an eel. I've got a shiner. Nice. So that's a minnow. Shall we use the minnow? So that's the minnow. Alright, here we go. I always sort of cast towards the front, so I never cast out sideways. I just noticed there was something quite close to the edge there. But it doesn't seem to be there now. So that's gone. Yeah. There it is. Yeah, that's it. I haven't seen a pink Nissan Micra before. Oh, come on. All these fish. Not a bite. Come on, you little teasies. Get on the end of my line. I'm twitching my rod for you. That one was getting excited there. I've never seen them go that far round before. Oh, they all disappeared again. Useless. There's one over there, look. The Nissan Micra. Born to race. Vauxhall Astra. Every teen's wet dream. Oh god, I'm just catching the same fish now. We do a bit of switching with my minnow on the end of my line. See if that'll get any excitement going. Something. Ooh. Ooh. It's a big one. No. It's just. This is why I can't be a real fish person. Impatience. Not catching the one you want. At least I'm getting my money. Getting my ka-ching. Gradually getting back up there. Right. What have we got here then? So, definitely the minnow, shiner. Get me shiner out. What's that? I don't know what the hell that is. That's going for the worm. Should we get the worm out? Get the worm. We haven't fished with the maggot. Look. There's loads of them appeared now. Oh no, that one's disappeared. Obviously doesn't like it. I didn't check the depth. Silly of me. So it's mid-range, so that's fine. Where it is, that's mid-range. There's loads of fish there. There's some over there. Let's see what's over here. But these are the ones that I just cannot catch for some reason. They're so elusive. And I've been trying since the maps came out to get them. Hey! No! Makes a nice plonking noise as it enters the water. That looks a bit precarious, that house over there. How the hell did they get stuff over to it? Is there a hidden road behind it, perhaps? Doesn't look like there'd be like a road behind there. Well, Tesco's wouldn't be keen on doing the old 10:30 at night run. Home delivery. What is that on the end of my line? What's the prize? Is it something new? No, it's not. It's just... There we go, it's right on that one's head. And they've disappeared. That scared them off. Oh no, they're still nibbling. This kayak is this could be one of the epics. I don't recognise that fish. This by a long shot. Kayak. Yeah, that's they. I've got one of the rare ones. What a! I thought that said latte. I've got a Japanese latte. Look at it! Look at it! That's beautiful in colour, actually. It's almost metallic. That's pretty cool. So yeah, that is one of the ones that I've been missing. So thank God that I've managed to catch one out of all the fish. So does that mean that I'd have a chance? Yeah, definitely this is more relaxing German Rifter than kayaking. When I do the kayak VR, I have, it's just the physical side of it, isn't it? With the paddle strokes. I know you can just casually sort of go around and look at the scenery, but it takes a lot of effort, where this doesn't take any effort. I can really chill out to this. I'm sure they bring out more levels. They've got to. They can't surely leave it at that. But the racing in kayak, Jesus. The bit where you're going upstream, that is ridiculous. I was going to get out my shiner, wasn't I? So we should get out my shiner. Where is my shiner? Is that on the next page? No. Oh, that's because it's, you fool. That's because it's float fishing. So let's see what fishes we got out here. That's fun. Yeah. Yeah, definitely this is more chilled out for me. Because you can just sit here, look at the scenery, and no effort whatsoever. And even reeling in isn't really hard work to do. Whereas the actual paddling in kayak, it can be quite physical. And they just give you the option for the outboard motor. Yeah. Because you could just, like this, you could just go for real environments and I guess scan a certain area and just introduce it and just keep introducing little packs of 2 or 3 different routes in that one area with a little bit of racing and the day and night themes, and then you can charge 2 or 3 quid for that. I wouldn't like to do like an Olympic run though in it, I don't think I'd be able to do it. No, it's a lamprey. I was hoping that was what I was looking for, whatever that eel thing is that we're looking for. But just the is it the Norwegian one with the thunderstorms? The lighting effects in that are incredible. Notice what the time is. We're gonna have to call it a night in a minute, I think. I've got one epic. Oh no, I'd call a golden catfish. So it's not a complete loss. We've seen the new location. It's as beautiful as the others. Fits in well. That's another lamprey, I think. We'll do one more cast after this, and then I think I will call it a night. So we've got the new location. This come out on the DLC. Yeah, another lamprey. Watch out, there's a lamprey about. Which is Lake Toya. It's a nice location. No new species of fish. So if you've already, caught everything so far, then there won't be any surprises there. We've also got the hunt for the golden catfish, which is in its own location, which is a Japan one, And they've changed the species of fish there as well. They've reduced it down, so there's only 6 fish available, and I think 3 or 4 of them are catfish anyway. You've got the rice fish, and then I think there was a crucian. Oh no, this is a good either. What is it? Crucian carp as well. I think so. There's only 6 species of fish that you should be really catching in that area. We got the new boat, which is a cormorant, which is what I'm in now, which costs 30,000 credits, and that's why I'm now fishing and keeping anything that I catch, so I can get my money back and get myself up to the maximum money again. No particular reason other than it's just little challenges I do for myself. Maybe one more cast, because it ended on a carp. Are we still on the shiner? Yes, we are. Right, there's one over there. Look, there's fish there. I thought there was one there, but it was just my imagination, I think. There's one out there. Let's... Oh. If he had been there, that would have been right where he was. Oh, look at that one up here now. And those, you swines. Yes, so the cormorant boat, and if you hadn't seen as well, the swan boat, which was given away for the Valentine's challenge. And also, if you watch the live stream as well, they gave away a hidden code that you type into the coupons area on the main menu. So check out on Reddit, because I've seen a few people are actually... Oh, we'll do one more. I don't want to end up on a boring fish. Not that I'm saying, you know, a Masu salmon is a boring fish. Well, that's quick. You know, I'm just hoping to catch the the whatever it is, that little eely thing that I need to catch. Oh, this isn't going to be, because it's coming in too easy. What on earth is this? It's tiny, whatever it is. Oh, it's not as tiny as I thought. Oh no, it's a massive salmon. Right. Maybe one more then. I guess knocked another species of fish off my to-do list. Eventually we will get them all. Yes, so, and as I was saying, the swan boat, which you got for your Valentine's, or if you have a little search online, you'll find the magic word that you need to type in the coupons that allows you to get the swan boat for free. They've changed the theme in the cabin, in the lodge, I should say, not the cabin. In the lodge to the spring. Cannot talk. The spring theme again. So you got flowers blooming and bright colours, and yeah. And the next major update will be next month when we get the 3rd DLC. I don't think they, apart from their maintenance, which they do on a weekly basis, I don't think they've got anything planned in between, apart from they seem to do like fortnightly challenges at the moment. So the catching the golden catfish is the one that we're all doing at the moment. No, White spotted char. He's very white spotted too. Right, I am going to call that it. I've waffled on long enough. Oh, let's go back to the cabin. Press the wrong button. I think I know which button to press by now. Let's go back. I'm not sure if I ever showed you. So yeah, so all of those. Oh, what's going on? Hello. Going downstairs. So everything's like the South Korean species in there. They're all the epic fish. So I've collected them all. Thank you. And you, Mr. Rifter, thank you for joining me. So, we have got interior, the rewards. Look at this baby. Look at the size of him. Look at him. Yeah, I'll keep saying goodnight. So look at the size of that baby. That was for completing the last challenge. The last of the trophies. Look at it. That is a big crab sandwich there. I don't know about anybody else, but I love the meat from the crab claws. It's so juicy. I don't like the brown meat in crabs. Thanks. Yeah, I'm not keen on the brown meat of crab, but I do like the crab claws and legs. So yes, there we go. New location, new boat, a new theme, and yeah, onwards and upwards till next month. Good luck with the golden catfish collecting, and I will see you all again very soon. Another live stream. Take care, stay safe. Bye bye.